Hey everybody, in today's video I want to talk about 5 American slang words that I think everyone needs to know. I am confident that if you're in the United States, you're going to hear these words, but also if you watch American movies, listen to American music, or watch American TV shows, then I'm pretty sure you're going to see and hear these words pretty often. So let's start with the phrase, hit me up. Hit me up just simply means call me or contact me. So someone might say, hey, I'm gonna go home now, but hit me up later. That means, hey, contact me later on, so send me a text message, call me, let's get in touch. Just another quick example how to use hit me up. You can also say, I'll hit you up. So for example, hey, I'm gonna go home now, but I'll hit you up later. The next slang term is pretty new for me. This is something that a lot of really young people are using, so Generation Z, maybe not really young, but yet let's say young adults are saying the phrase no cap. And honestly, I had never really heard this term because I had been living in Europe for a long time. So when I came back, one of my good friends here in America was telling me, oh yeah, everyone's saying no cap now. And I thought, what does that even mean? I've never even heard of that. But now that I've been back, I'm definitely hearing it much more often, and especially from young people. So I don't imagine that like people my age or older are using this, but that might change and maybe it'll catch on and people will start saying no cap. And no cap just means like for real, or like I'm telling the truth, or that is the truth. And I'm honestly not sure if people say no cap in the beginning of the sentence or in the end of the sentence, or both. I've definitely heard it at the end of the sentence, but I think it's also possible that people might say it at the beginning. So I'm gonna give you an example of how I've heard it used. So someone might say something like, that dinner was delicious, no cap. I'm sure I sound like a grandpa talking about this slang, and maybe that's not even exactly something people would say. I'm sure they'd say something cooler. Maybe someone would say, that test was super hard, no cap. And again, no cap just means like for real, like definitely, or for sure. At least that's my understanding. If you have some other examples, you can write in the comments. Like I said, this is still pretty new to me. So I'm just explaining what I understand about how people use this. So just be aware that when you do hear people say this, it's just their way of reinforcing what they're saying. It's a way of saying, hey, I'm telling the truth, or like for real, like, or 100%, man. The next slang term is the word bail, or in this case, it's a verb, to bail. And bail can, I think, mean 2 different things. It can mean to leave a situation, leave a place very quickly, or cancel plans suddenly. So maybe you'll say something like, hey, I know we were supposed to meet up for lunch later today, but I'm gonna have to bail. And that means that they will have to cancel their plans. Usually, like I said, this is used suddenly. So maybe you're calling an hour before the lunch meeting, you say, hey man, I have to bail, I'm sorry. If I'm not mistaken though, I think younger people nowadays are using bail to leave an event that they are already at. So maybe they'll say something like, hey, this party sucks, let's bail. That means like, I'm not having fun at this party, let's get out of here. Before I move on to the next word, I just want to remind you guys that if you liked the video so far, make sure to like and subscribe because it allows my channel to grow. So the next word is the word basic, and basic is already a word. Basic just means plain and regular, and that's basically how we're using it as a slang word as well. Normally we would describe a thing as basic, as kind of plain and boring, but nowadays people use the word basic to describe people. And if we say that a person is basic, that means that they are basically the same as everybody else. I first heard this used for women. I think nowadays people can use it for anyone really, but I think it started when people were calling girls basic, or specifically they were saying that some girl could be a basic bitch. Now, a basic bitch is basically a girl who looks like every other girl, she dresses like every other girl, she likes the things that every other girl likes, she has the same fashion. In fact, I'll show you some pictures here of basic bitches. I think the stereotype is that girls like this, they all wear Ugg boots and they drink pumpkin spice latte when it's the fall. or the autumn, as they say in the UK. And they wear those like hats. I don't even know what those hats are called, and they have the same outfit, and that's a basic bitch. I think originally it was used as an insult, but I think nowadays a lot of people use this term to describe themselves with great pride. So even girls will be like, oh my god, I got a pumpkin spice latte and I'm wearing my Uggs today. I'm such a basic bitch. Which is, I guess, what a basic bitch would say, right? I remember when I was living in Spain, I had a friend from the United States, and he was gay. I would say maybe even, you know, very gay. And I remember the one time we were talking about music, and I asked him what kind of music he likes, and he's like, yeah, like I'm totally a basic bitch. I just listen to Katy Perry. So I think, you know, basic bitch can be used for maybe not even just women. And the last slang word is the word extra. And extra, I think, is basically, in a way, like the opposite of basic. If someone is extra or is behaving extra, that means that they're behaving over the top. Like, and I think it means that they're trying too hard. So I think extra is usually used in a negative way. Like, for example, I read an example on the internet where it was like someone tells a joke, but the joke really isn't that funny, but the other person laughs really hard, and it's almost like they're fake laughing just to be nice, and you could be like, he's so extra. But I think also maybe someone is wearing some crazy clothes, and you're thinking, yeah, that's like, oh, that's crazy. That's like a lot of weird clothes, and I think that they're trying too hard to look cool or to impress someone, and then we would say that they are extra. But obviously, you know, my recommendation is if you're curious about these words, you can also Google them. There's way more examples and way more definitions on Google than I'm gonna give you here today. I'm just gonna give you the basic idea, so that way you know these words and you're aware of how people are using them. So thanks for watching today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. That way my channel grows. I know my channel's still pretty small, but I'm creating videos every week or almost every week, so look forward to a new video real soon. So yeah, have a good one, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.